This is part 2 of my Corpse Elite review of the bucket. 120 pieces. So we'll be reviewing the defenses first. And what I really like about this defense is that you can mix and match it apart in many pieces. There's actually this little holes on the bottom of the tower, the building, no, the post, and you can do this. See this little knob, this little thing protruding out of this barrier? You can actually stick it in to the barricade, and it is like this. It stands. Get out. Get out. I love it. It's very fascinating. It's unique from the other playsets I've seen. So I'll just revert it to my previous variation of it, and I'll put another variation of it. There's this one, and this one, and also the tower one I showed you earlier. This one kind of looks very cool. I love it. Or you could do this way, the corner, or this way, or you can be psychotic and drop it on the floor. Bend over to get it. You can do this maniacal thing. What? Oops. It does not want to step. You can do this bizarre thing. Are you even human? No. Because if you do this, you're a crime against humanity. That is horrific, and I don't know why you would do that. Unless you're going to try and mix and mash it, like, is that gonna even work? Like this? I don't think it's gonna work like that. No. You got the second barricade. Oh, that one doesn't have the turret on it. So you can stick these little turrets. Let me review the turrets first. No machine guns. Very nice. Has a useless scope though. There's a wire running through the back of it. You should be looking through it. Unless this little ball is like some sort of genie fortune teller ball. Except just scope. Which is very fascinating and useless. This little knob, I presume, would be the handle. But I'm not sure. It also is very high detailed with it. And you can see the grooves and the ejection port. But it's going to be left-handed. No. The magazine is not going to be fed to the right part of the machine gun. Like some sort of Bethesda gun. Nothing against Bethesda. Kind of looks like a PKP Pechneg or a PKM, kinda, with how boxy it is. You can also see the ammo belt. Very fascinating. And here's the scope. Very fascinating also. And see this little hole on this little barrier? Yeah, I love it. This barrier is great. You can, there's also this grooves and battle scars and stuff on the armor. But you can, as you can see here, stick the little turret, the machine gun, in, and does not push farther. Does it? As far as I'm concerned, absolutely not. So it's gonna be like this. Woo! Nobody's gonna be able to be that tall. But you can pretend you can have this guy banning it like or you can have this guy banning it because his hand is slightly upward. And you can pretend he's manning it that way. Like that. You got two variations of the fence. Gray and no, both of them are gray, but this one's a different post, more formal, more less chaotic. You got barbed wire here, and actually, this is perfectly cut. It's perfect. No, not perfectly cut, but the the flashing is perfectly gone. There's no flashing in this set. I have not seen a singular piece of flashing in the many years I've had this set. That's it for this fence. I don't know why I was staring at it. You've got this one. You've got this tank trap. And what you can do is customize it. It could be on the floor like this. Or if you had this little line, this little piece, you can stick this little cylinder and you just drop it. And you can connect it. And is that white? How about the other way? Look. What? You've got whatever. This goes like this, and it's very nice. All of this stuff is the first stuff I've ever seen. You can see it's also got these little cuts in it. Battle worn. I love it. There's also these gray stuff are very metallic painted. And I love it. Now you've got this barbed wire. No, not what? Barbed wire sandbags. It's got many details on it. You can also put a turret in this, but the little ammo belt on the machine gun will not allow it to go white, and very white. Unless you detach it and put it like this, where it can go. You've got this ammo box full of RPGs, and you've got this RPG and rocket, and this intact crate. No. Let's move to the next one. You've got this fighter jet. I don't know what type of helicopter it is based off, but I love it. It's, of course, small scaled compared to the Army Men. I love it, but kinda small. I preferred if it was just, if there's like a big set where you could store the Army Men inside of a giant, jet-sized, normal 132 scale jet. That fits with 132 Army Men. Or this kind of looks like 138. I'm too lazy to get my Timmy out. Got this Apache. No, not Apache. It looks like a helicopter, generic helicopter. Has this machine gun on the bottom. Very fascinating. Stands like this. Spins nicely. Nothing colliding with the blades. It's also got these rocket pods. Oh my gosh.